Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be playing the last DLC of Dragon Age Origins, which is Witch Hunt. From what I do remember, this is about chasing Morrigan, because if you recall, at the end of the main game, Morrigan just up and vanished after the battle is over. So this is about reuniting with her and reuniting with her. That's what it's about. So without further ado, let's play. Let's go see Morrigan again. I don't remember anything about this DLC, to be honest. Let's import from another module. I believe this is us. Yeah. This is us. Import.
Flemeth once told me that temptation lies in the forbidden.
Ooh, we have Orin back. Yay, Orin!
Do not follow me, I said, yet you search even so. Some doors should never be reopened.
So why are we looking for Flemeth in the first place? I mean, not Flemeth, Morgan. Why are we looking for Morgan in the first place? I'm glad you're here. I couldn't do this alone. You remember this place, don't you, boy? It's been so long. Nah, I like number one better. We're gonna do number one. Why would we make her pay? I don't like number two. We'll find Morrigan, I promise. Woohoo! Orin boy, you have a shit ton of strength and not a lot of constitution. Ooh, this is new. War Dog. Default. There we go. And with the added benefit of self-any, activate mode, precise striking, self-any. Nah, let's not give him the threatening mode. One. We'll just keep precise striking, because I'll be the one with the... Oh no! Oh no! My weapons! My weapons! Wait a minute. Okay, good. Oh boy, that had me scared. I thought I lost my weapons. See, we don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Cool. So, let's go search. Small clearing. Flemeth's demise, the death of Flemeth? Flemeth saved you during the first stages of the Blight, and her daughter Morgan helped nurse you and Alistair back to health. Morgan later revealed that Flemeth was an abomination who has sacrificed her daughters to preserve her own unnatural life. You agreed to confront Flemeth before she could sacrifice Morgan, and found the enigmatic old crone at her hut in the wilds. After a short exchange, she shapeshifted into a high dragon, and with difficulty you killed her. So much about Flemeth remains a mystery. Standing in front of her deserted home in the marsh sent a shiver up your spine, like someone walking over a grave. Mabari Hound, Witherfang. Oh. Okay, characters. Yeah, we're not gonna go through all of this thing every single codex page. That would be a lot of codexes. Codexes? Codices? Who are you?
Not another step. What are you doing here? Call off your hound, Shem.
Not until you tell me what you're doing here.
I believe I asked you first.
And I have a Mamari hound.
Fine. I am Ariane of the Dalish people. My keeper sent me to find Asha Belinar, the woman of many years.
I am here because my scouts thought you were someone else.
Scouts? So you are here for a purpose. You cannot have mistaken me for Flemeth, so you must be looking for her daughter, the mysterious Morrigan. We have something in common then. The young witch has caused trouble for my clan. Has she earned your ire as well?
Why would I kill her? She's a friend and I'm concerned for her.
A friend? Of all the words associated with a witch of the wilds, those are the last I expected. Perhaps you can reason with her then. Morrigan stole an ancient book my clan has guarded since the days of Arlathan. We were the only ones with such a piece of our history. Everything we once had, all legacy of our ancient magics were stripped from us. First by the Tevinter Magisters, then by the Wretched Circle. And Morrigan took what little was left.
How do you know Morrigan stole it?
1 month ago, she visited our clan in the name of friendship, and took great interest in our history. She knew exactly what she was looking for. The Keeper allowed her to see the book. 2 nights later, it was gone.
What's so special about this book?
For almost 2,000 years, the Dalish people have been wanderers, a shadow of what we once were. This book, as much of a mystery as it is to us, is one of the only clues on how to reclaim that past. My keeper, Solon, says it was a treatise on something the ancients called Alluvian. The word is as old as the book itself, and its meaning has been lost, save perhaps to Morrigan.
So what now?
Help me. We both want Morrigan, and we can aid each other. The Book of Alluvian was reclaimed for my clan by an elven mage who stole it from the Circle of Magi before defecting. He said other similar treasures remain in the library, but they would never allow a Dalish to view them. Perhaps you will meet a different reception.
They have to let me in. I'm a Grey Warden.
Masirinus, I look forward to working with you.
Cool. For you, we're gonna give you... So you're a warrior too, huh? And you're dual wielding. Let's give you Spirit Warrior and Templar. Okay. And we'll give you two-handed. Because why not? And then I guess we'll give you this. There we go. Gonna make you a scrapper. Yeah. And default. Self. Health. Less than... Let's do 80%. Use least powerful. And you're not using two-handed right now, so we can overwrite that. less than 30%. Use most powerful. Move this all the way to the top. Move this all the way to the top. There we go. Orin, same for you. Self health less than 80%. Self health less than 30%. Use that. Use that. Okay. And then for me, just in case if I'm not controlling me at the moment.
Let's get started.
Contents of this chest have long since been removed, because we already did it.
This should be easy enough.
This bed doesn't look like it's been slept in for years, except for the
On it.
recent intrusion. The whole place looks abandoned. The only place in the hut not covered in fire and a fine layer of dust is around the fireplace. It looks like the fire was recently lit. Oh yeah, she lit the fire, obviously.
Darkspawn approach. Watch for their blood.
Oh. Kill the Darkspawn! There we go. Moving on. To the Circle Tower. This is the first DLC that you can actually move
Welcome to
around.
Ferelden's Circle of Magi. Please, keep your hound under control. Some of the apprentices are easily startled. And I see you have a Dalish elf with you.
Is that a problem?
Ariane can be trusted.
What is that supposed to mean? Most Dalish are common thieves?
As you say, the Circle is glad to have you as a guest. As you can see, things are much changed from when you were last here.
I need to go to the library. No, where's Gregor?
Gregor is in Denerim, attending to some important business. My name is Hadley. I lead the Templars in the Knight Commander's absence.
I need to go to the library.
If you're looking for a book, you can start in the Index section. As the Warden Commander, you and your guests are free to explore the first floor of the tower without an escort. Good day to you.
I see why Keeper Solon did not want me to come here. It is all too tempting to overturn the tight order of their little world.
I don't think you'd be able to do that. Oh, do we have any reset books? Yeah. So we can't use it on Orin. Let's use it on her. What? Do we have to have her selected, maybe? Only the main character can use this? Oh, come on! You've got to be joking. That's a load of bull. And, of course, we don't have a rogue. That's just gonna be great.
This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
And 3 greased nugs between the sheets. No! I'll tell you about it later.
What? Yeah, no. That's a no. I'm gonna stay out of that conversation.
I was not. Oh, all right, a little. You have to admit, it's tempting, right? All these mages, so complacent, thinking they're so important. You think I need to relax? Well, maybe.
Yes, you need to relax. It's Sandal!
Warden?
Enchantment?
Sandal, what are you doing here?
Enchantment! Hello, doggy.
Sandal is staying at the tower for a while. The Tranquil are evaluating his enchanting abilities and learning a lot from him, surprisingly.
Enchantment!
Yes.
Where's Bodan?
Bodan is trading in Redcliffe. If you're interested in his goods, I believe Sandal has some of them to offer you.
I'd like to buy something. We got shit to sell. A lot of shit to sell. Get rid of that. Don't need any of that. That can fuck off. You be gone. Bye-bye. Get out of here. So long. It's able to resist toss out, granting a bonus to defense, but a penalty to mental resistance. Get out of here. Warden's Companion. That's new, but not as strong as what I already have. Get out of here. Let's sell that. Then what do you have to offer? Ooh. I'll take those. And then we can do some rune crafting ourselves. Level me up some more, baby. Yeah. Okay. Let's finish out the two-handed. Why couldn't you be a rogue? Ariane, why couldn't you be a rogue?
These books. I've never seen so many.
Yes, it's a lot of books.
Is that a purebred Mabari? I wish I had one. They should allow pets in the tower.
Don't you remember the Dragonling disaster? There's bits of Ivan still burnt onto the ceiling on the 3rd floor.
I'm talking about common pets. Dogs, cats, rats, owls, that sort of thing.
I'm pretty sure that's a reference to Harry Potter. Pretty awesome reference.
Psst, you, Hound. You think you could sneak up on the mage over there? How high do you think he'd throw those things if he turned around and saw you looming over him? Oh, lighten up. This place is like a tomb. A few surprises would be good for them. Warden, your dog is lecturing me again.
Good boy. Okay. This index of books sorted alphabetically from A to F. All about weeds. We're gonna unlock all of them. I don't know where they are, but see? They're unlocked now. Now I can go
This
search
should
for
be
them.
easy enough.
From G to L. Guarding your mind, how to prevent possession. Geographical oddities of Freldon. Kindling the flame. Lurking horrors of the deep.
Right.
Raising nugs, how to guide. Restorative draughts, creation and distillation. Seeing beyond sight, advanced scrying for mages. The sword and the staff. Waking nightmares and true torment. Under the bridge. Virulent walking bomb, the new edition. What? Translating elven languages. You probably want that one. Translating elven languages. Creation versus entropy. Waking nightmares and true torment. Understanding entropy. Control destruction. Take the figurine a note. Huh. No, stop it. Go back. If I could press the right button. So what do we get? Got some kind of a figurine. Oh, we still have Sir Pouncelot. Aw, don't get to hear Sir Pouncelot meow. So we actually have two pets. We have Sir Pouncelot and we have Orin. Talismans of Ancient Divinity, Chastened Arms, Catalogue of Elven Relics. This book is written in ancient dialect you cannot read.
I recognize the character on this page. I think it makes up part of the word Illuvian.
Is this Elvish?
I think so. The script is strange, but it must be. This is a library, isn't it? Perhaps another book could help us translate this.
Okay. Mythical creatures. We're gonna examine all of them. Legends of Vartero creatures, supposedly created by elven gods. It appears that from a company of Tevinter soldiers, only the cunning archers and magicians escaped with their lives. Of the now extinct griffin. Alright. We need to examine every book because there is one book that had something inside of it, so I want to know if there's stuff in the other books as well. Scale and bone, crafting the high dragon. Items from parts of high dragon carcasses. Okay.
Holy shit.
I hear they cut out your eyes for staring at their tattoos.
They do not.
They do. I read it somewhere.
You believe everything you read, do you?
Better safe than sorry, I say.
Uh-huh. You're just racist, that's all. School of
Right.
Spirit. Violent Rocking Bomb, the new edition. In the margins are various sketches of Templars being eaten by a fierce tiger named Sir Pouncelot. Oh my god! It's Anders! Anders was in this book. Quieting the mind. History.
This should be easy enough.
Coslin, philosopher or tyrant? Of Hammers and Witches, a history. Time and Dust has weathered most of the ink, but from what you can make out, it covers war on the heretics of the Old Imperium. Faded depictions of men in robes tremble before figures bearing an ominous symbol of a black eye and a sunburst. Okay, translating Elven languages. This book should help you translate the Elven text. Catalog of Elven Relics. Using the translation book, you locate a chapter on Eluvian.
Oh, who let a dog in here? And what are you doing? Be careful!
Be careful with what?
You're bending the book too much. It'll crack the spine and cause the pages to fall out. Just thinking about it is making me dizzy.
Are you familiar with this book?
I've used it, but I don't know it by heart. Browsing the chapter on the Eluvians. No one's actually found one, you know.
You know what Eluvian is?
It's Old Elvish for seeing glass. Mirror.
So, something I should mention. In the original Dragon Age Origins, the non-DLC, non-awakening, if you play the Elven origin, then the Elven origin in the main game has Eluvians in it. You find an Eluvian, and it basically makes things go crazy. What else do you know about this?
Eluvian isn't just any mirror. It's a special kind. When the Imperium sacked Arlathan, they took these mirrors and tried to unlock their power. But all they could use them for was communication over long distances.
There must be something else.
Well, no one's ever seen a mirror like this. There could be something that Tevinter's cooked up for all we know.
My people crossed paths with another Dalish clan not too long ago. 2 of their young hunters encountered a strange mirror in some ruins. One disappeared, the other became deathly ill. They never found the one, and the other died. They left Ferelden and traveled north to forget their sorrows.
Yeah, so that's the Dalish. She's talking about the Elven origin story. The Dalish elf origin story. What about the mirror?
Shattered. Destroyed.
Why?
It was corrupted by the Darkspawn, beyond hope of recovery. They did it to protect others.
Even broken, it could be used to find the others. No, don't get ahead of yourself, Finn. You have to be sure.
What? What do you know?
This is so exciting. We have to get to the repository. Hadley has the key. Come on.
Oh, sweet. We have a healer. So yeah, you already have Spirit Healer. That's good. Arcane Warrior. And... Battle Mage? Maybe? Actually, no. Actually, no. Keep changing. Damn it. This is where I need that book of resetting your abilities to be able to work on your other mates. Yeah. Here. Now the question is, do we do entropy or spirit? I'm thinking spirit. And then entropy last. Yes. Yes, indeed. Actually, we could probably get rid of some of these. King Warrior now only partly exists in the physical realm while combat magic is active. Okay. And then let's set you to Damager, Healer, Support, Control, Debilitator. So it's between Controller and Damager. I think Controller. Let's do Controller. And then self any activate mode. Telekinetic weapons. Yes. And then self mana stamina level less than 30. Use the most powerful lyrium potion. Sure. There we go. Sweet. Oh, we can't go up, can we? You're not gonna say anything? Damn.
You hear what's going on up in Kirkwall?
Look, Finn, he fetched me a flower. Oh, how thoughtful. It's very pretty. Slobbery, but pretty.
You should just tell him to fetch a Morrigan. It would save us a lot of trouble.
Yes, it would. Hadley?
Hadley! Just the man I was looking for.
Not looking very hard, were you? I'm always here.
Good one. So I need to go into the repository.
No.
No? Why not? I'm not some drooling apprentice.
It's because of me, isn't it?
No. The Sentinels have been behaving erratically, so the repository is locked for everyone's safety.
Oh, well then. Sorry for bothering you.
Is there something I can do?
I would certainly like to see the situation resolved, but I would hate to put you in danger. The repository isn't crucial to the daily functioning of the Circle, so we've left it until we can spare more men.
I'll help with this.
Very well. It's your necks. But before you go, what's so important down there?
The statue. It knows things about Tevinter, and I need to speak to it.
All right. Be careful and keep the mess to a minimum.
You know that talking to inanimate objects is a sign of insanity.
Not when it talks back.
You think the statue talks to you?
It's complicated. It wasn't always a statue. You'll see.
And this is part of the mage's origin story.
As you wish.
So they're showing love to the origin stories here. Because they store the phylacteries down here. And Jowen, the blood mage at Redcliffe, he had to destroy his phylactery first. That's what the origin story was for the mages, was you're helping Jowen destroy his phylactery and he had to come down here to do it. Kill the sentinels!
Influencing the Sentinels. We have to deal with this.
There we go. So killing the tear in the veil makes the sentinels go back to normal. Damn it.
On it.
This used to be where the phylacteries of the apprentices were stored. They've been moved to a more secure location. We don't even know where they are anymore.
Huh. Yeah, it seemed kind of odd that they would store phylacteries in the mage's tower where mages could easily destroy them. Your hound seems particularly interested in this landmark. Oh, okay.
Do you ever wish you had the freedom to piss anywhere and not have people stare at you?
No. Do you?
Oh, no, of course not.
Right.
The prison is breached. I see the encroaching darkness.
Wow. It does talk.
Hello?
The shadow will consume all.
It seems afraid.
Something is causing it distress. The tears in the veil, most likely. The statue's useless until we mend the veil.
Alright. Let's go mend the veil. So you don't get any experience for killing them, they just freeze for a moment. And then they go back to normal stance. So they can't die.
This should be. Stay still.
And we're just plowing through this. This is easy. Easier than the other DLCs anyways. Ooh. Quick. Stop him from casting. He's mine.
Is this wise? Someone could die! How? I've never seen anything like this before. This has something to do with the magic animating the sentinels. Let's deactivate another sentinel. That seems to make the weak spots in the veil visible.
Yep. Time to kill the other tear.
Why is everything so complicated?
Gotta kill this tear. There we go. I think that'll be good for Finn. Estimates of the Seer. Yes. Cloth helmet. Damn it, he got to me first.
Who's the last of them? The sentinels should stop trying to kill us now. Let's get back to the center.
Right.
Sweetness.
Go fetch! Shoot!
You have to give him something. You can't just say fetch and expect him to retrieve random things.
Why not? Once heard of someone with a really smart Mabari who would run off and fetch things like cake. I think this one's broken.
Oh, don't you say that about my Orin. He's not broken. You're broken.
As you wish.
I am the spirit of Eleni Zenobia, once consort and...
Advisor to Archon Valerius, blah blah, fall of the house. Yes, yes, we've been through that.
Finn. Greetings.
Are you alright? You seemed distressed earlier.
Are you asking the statue if it's all right? It's a statue.
So you'll talk to it, but it's strange to ask about its well-being?
It's made of stone. Short of a hammer and chisel, nothing will hurt it.
Stone eyes are no longer clouded. The darkness recedes for now.
It's hard to get answers out of it. Requires parsing all the grandiose mumbo-jumbo. We know where a broken Illuvian lies. Can it still be used to find the others?
Scry, the broken glass, dagger sharp, will be your key.
Finn, do you know how scrying works?
In theory, I haven't done much of it.
The lights of Arlathan will illuminate the Scryer's path. The Archons possessed them, but they were misused, befouled, and lost, like so much the Imperium touched. Some were saved, carried by fugitives from the Elven city. Their sorrow awoke the stone, and her children sheltered them. They found a sanctuary in the deep halls of Cad Halash, now known as Kadash. There the lights of Arlathan lie, shielded from unworthy eyes.
Kadash Taig? Impossible, it's not that old.
So you know of it. Convenient.
Goodbye, Finn. we will not speak again.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
You've asked too many questions. The statue is done with you. Okay. Moving on.
Now, Mage, tell us what's going on.
The Eluvians are linked, all of them. If you have one, you can find the others, if they still exist. But the one you know of is broken and corrupted, so we need something else to amplify the magic.
The Lights of Arlathan.
Yes.
Will you come with us, Finn?
Ready to go when you are.
Thank you for dealing with the situation in the repository. The Circle owes you. Oh,
Yes,
and make
it
sure
does.
Finn behaves himself out there.
Oh, you're like my mother. Stop it.
Haha.
Ariane.
Actually, let's sell
Does your
shit.
name mean anything in Elven?
Blessed creators. Why does everyone ask that of people from other cultures?
Oh, I didn't mean...
What about you? Are you named after an honorable fish's appendage?
Well, Florian Phineas Horatio Aldebrand Esquire was a bit of a mouthful. And I was tired of the other apprentices calling me Flora.
Enchantment?
Let's do some enchantment.
Enchantment!
Let's give these guys some enchantment. Oh, they can't. Okay.
Enchantment?
No. No. Stop.
Enchantment?
Let's sell shit. We don't need this. Don't need that. Get out of here. Get. No one likes you. No one likes you. Get out of here. Finn's immaculately clean robe. We're not gonna give it a Sir Pouncelot. He stays. Okay. Now let's move on. Should have been a rogue. I knew I should have been a rogue. Kadash Taig. Elven Ruins. Venture to the ruins as darkspawn werewolves have infested them. Let's see here. Do we go to Kadash Taig or do we go to the Elven Ruins? Let's go to the Elven Ruins first. No, let's go to Kadash Taig. Because that's where the Light of Arlathan is, right? And we need that before we can use the Eluvian. Oh, this is the DLC.
Hard to breathe with all this stone around me. I hope this is all in my head. Wait,
This is Shale's
why did
home.
we stop? Is this Kadash Taig?
This should be it. Yes, I've been here before.
Right, so I've been going through my old notes.
And?
And I came across this footnote. Apparently, the elves would magically conceal relics of great significance, thus shielding them from unworthy eyes. And given what the Tevinter did, I'd say they count as unworthy.
You don't say.
So the Lights of Arlathan are under this enchantment?
That's my hypothesis. But they might just be buried in the ground, too. Actually, that's very likely. It looks like Kadash Taig was built on the ruins of Catalash. The Lights of Arlathan could be miles below us.
I liked the other theory more.
If the elves concealed the relics with magic, only the blood of their kin will reveal them. Ariane, We need your blood.
Excuse me?
Just a few drops, that's it.
Ariane, please, it might help us. No, why Ariane?
You share the same blood as the Alathan elves, so you're the only one this enchantment might recognize.
Fine. Just because hearing that gets me all tingly. A few drops.
I'll be gentle. My spell will reveal vortices of magic. Standing in them should allow us to see the energy being drawn to the relics, which will lead us to them. Once we reach the influence of the lights of Alathan, Ariane's blood will unveil them. But we have to be close.
Great. So we have no idea where it is. We're just gonna do a bit of treasure hunting.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Kill the deep stalkers.
Interesting. The carving over here is an old dwarven dialect. If you find more writing like this, I could probably translate it.
I don't seem so particularly interested in the slant arc.
Do you ever wish you had the freedom to piss anywhere and not have people stare at you?
No. Do you?
No, of course not. Magical vortex. We can use it to reveal the energy flowing towards the lights of Alathan. Do you see it? Can you follow the path?
No.
Pay attention to where they're going.
Okay. So they're going that way. The only way that we can go.
I always thought dwarves must be dull without magic. This place is amazing.
Now where are we going to? Down? Oh, they're all going over here.
I think something's here.
Light of Alathan.
Oh, Guardians! That's what that word on the scroll meant. Knights of Alathan are old lanterns. I didn't realize the statue was capable of being literal. Kadash dwarves didn't even know they once had elves living here. Wouldn't this be remarkable enough to record in the memories?
Yeah.
I should study dwarven history when I return. Oh, what's that? Fascinating.
You're like a child in a candy store, Finn.
Where's my notebook?
On it.
I got the Bronto. But yeah, this is, Kadash Taig was a part of Shale's backstory, and Shale was a downloadable character.
Let's get started. Excellent!
So they're just pulling out all the stops from the main game. Really connecting it.
Torches.
Strange to think of the dwarves giving shelter in this darkness to the elves who fled Arlathan.
As you
Stop. Sweet.
You don't seem to be that pleased to be out of the tower, Finn.
Wait a minute. It looks like there might be more. Might be another one. Aha.
Hindsight, you should have expected resistance like this.
You had it coming.
2 lanterns. We just need a couple more.
Okay, now we're 2. Got a pile of bones to collect.
I wonder if the relics here could lead us to where Arlathan once stood.
Group of elves took refuge here. We're seeing the magical energy being drawn to the light of Alathan.
Right here.
Let's get started.
What we could do if we hadn't lost this magic.
Time for some fun.
I'm alive!
Sweet. Going over the bridge.
Kalsharok destroyed Kad Halash. The dwarves slaughtered their own because they feared the Tevinter Imperium. Despicable.
We're seeing the magical energy being drawn to the light of Alathan.
Still going that way? Alright.
My people could not have been comfortable hiding
Watch
under
for the
so
beast.
much stone.
Let's get started.
Isn't my cup of tea?
So you've never been outdoors? Till now?
I have been. Sweat, there was dirt. You know what keeps fresh air in the summer? Mosquitoes. Hungry for sweet, untested mage flesh.
Well, when you put it that way,
Luckily, it didn't last long. One day, an apprentice made a break for them.
Oh man. Didn't know that would stop the conversation.
here it comes.
We have 4 lights of Alathan. I hope that's enough. We still need the shard of the Eluvian, though. Let's head to the Elven Ruins when you're ready.
Okay. I can do that. But wait, don't you need to translate that stone? Let's go translate that stone. So much going back to do. This is where horses would be nice. Horses in the deep roads? Now that'd be a sight. Still not there yet. Man, this is a lot of running. Alrighty, Finn. Time for you to translate. Oh, you can't translate? So we ran all this way here for nothing. Are you freaking kidding me? Can we go back at least? Or do we have to run all the way back? Okay, good. At least we don't have to run all the way back.
If you hate the outside so much, why come with us?
Couldn't pass up a chance to learn more about the ancient elves and the mirrors. Besides, the company is good.
Thanks.
I meant the dog.
Alright, you guys, well, I'm gonna have to leave this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I've been the Loving Miss Scarlet Fox. Please be sure to like the video, comment all the comments, subscribe to the channel, all that good shit. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.